Look over there, right at the corner. Yes, it's those two people. Do you see how beautiful they look together? The boy is tall and bright, and the girl is hot in a bikini. They must be a couple. The only problem is the guy is my ex. I know it's embarrassing, but what should I do now? Should I step out to say hello, or should I sneak away? You can give me some advice by commenting below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me explain the current situation. I'm Josie, and that's Milo. We used to be neighbors. Milo is 7 years older than me, so I've always seen him as mature. After a crazy period of crazy pursuit, he agreed to date me. The love story lasted just 3 months. I still remember our last conversation.
Let's break up.
Why?
Because you're too childish. You have to go to school while I'm busy working. We don't have time for each other.
But for the past 3 months, everything has been fine.
Only you see that. I'm bored.
After hurting my self-esteem, Milo moved away. We didn't keep in touch from there until the day I went to this hot tub spa. I looked back at myself, and after 2 years, I have completely matured. I'm pretty confident in my appearance. I look fit, but compared to the girl next to Milo, forget about it. It's still better to escape quietly. And fortunately, they are standing right on the way out. I've changed so much. Milo won't recognize me, right? I muster up my courage, turn up my face away, and quickly pass them. As I approach, suddenly, they are arguing loudly.
You're so annoying.
I love you, Milo. Don't leave me.
Stop. You're making others misunderstand.
The girl cries, suddenly plunging into Milo's lap. He dodges just as I am passing, and we bumped into each other.
Sorry, I didn't mean to... Wait, are you Josie?
I'm confused and want to run away when Milo takes my hand. Who is this girl? I frantically shake my head, gesturing to Milo not to tell her I was his ex. Against my will, Milo narrows his eyes and smiles evilly.
Don't you want to know why I always reject you?
Milo hugs my waist, saying clearly,
This is my fiancé.
No, I don't believe it.
Look at her belly. She's pregnant with my baby.
I am so shocked that I'm speechless. Which baby? The fat one? I just went to a barbecue restaurant, so my belly is a bit heavy. Do I look fat that it looks like I'm a few months pregnant? More painful is that this girl completely believes Milo's words. She looks at my belly and sobs. It turns out that you have had a lover for a long time.
That's right. Give it up.
When I see the figure of that girl running away, I suddenly remember my old me. I seem to have been chased away by Milo too many times. I pushed Milo away, showing him how angry I am. Do you use me to reject other girls?
You just did me a big favor.
Who is that poor girl?
Just a colleague. She's so obsessed with me. She follows me everywhere.
Like when I chased you before? The atmosphere immediately turns awkward. Oh my God, what did I just say? I feel embarrassed, so I run away. The next day, when I finish school, I see a crowd outside the school gate. Well, a Rolls Royce? It's the first time I've seen that kind of car appear in this town. My admiration flattens when I see Milo standing next to the car. I quickly lower my body and walk quickly, hoping he won't see me, but I'm still caught.
Hey, is your house this way?
What do you do here?
Take my fiancé home.
Don't play around. I don't want my friends to misunderstand.
Don't get me wrong. Get in the car and let me explain.
The people around keep staring at us, so I have to get in the car. What do you want?
I need your help. It's important.
Milo looks serious, so I listen to him. I knew Milo's parents divorced when he was young. He lived with his mother until he was an adult, and she passed away. His father remarried, so he was very angry. He never wanted to see him anymore. Unexpectedly, his father also passed away not long after that. So all he's got is his grandmother.
She loves me very much, and the last thing she wants is for me to get married and have children.
What does this have to do with me?
So you're pregnant with my baby?
Huh?
The girl you met yesterday.
She told everyone I've had a lover for a long time, and I'm about to have a baby. That rumor reaches my grandmother, so she makes me take you home.
I'm not going to lie.
Please help me with that one, Josie. She's in a very bad situation. The doctor said she has only a few months to live. I couldn't let her down.
I really don't want to, but if I had to choose between lying and breaking my grandma's heart, I think everybody would choose like me. So, Milo drives me straight to his house. No, a castle to be exact. I have no idea if your father was that rich.
Rich and poor people will both die. Moreover, my stepmother has a son. Later, they will inherit everything.
But you're also his son, aren't you? Milo shrugged, looking careless.
I don't need it. I can make my own money. I want nothing from the man who's leaving me and my mother.
I can feel his anger when he mentioned his father. However,
Hey!
when he meets his grandmother, he becomes cheerful and warm.
Hello, beautiful lady. Look who I brought you.
Oh, Josie, right? Milo talks about you a lot. Hello, Mrs. Sit down. Be careful not to affect the baby. I'm stunned when she put her hand on my stomach. Seeing her so happy that all the guilt in my head disappears. At that moment, a woman brings a child into the room. They do not look very friendly. Who is this? Didn't I tell you not to bring strangers home? This is not your home.
She's my fiancée, not some stranger.
Yes, Josie is my niece-in-law. What's your opinion? Huh? She stares in shock at grandmother's hand resting in my belly. Is she pregnant?
Right.
Her strange eyes scare me. Why does she hate me so much? Who are they?
My stepmother, Clara, and Jake, her son.
Ah, now I understand. She doesn't hate me. She hates this baby. I pretend to have a stomachache, screaming. Oh, my tummy! What's wrong? What's wrong with the baby? The baby is afraid of strangers. Huh? The baby is not born yet, but afraid of strangers. Do you tell jokes? Enough! Get out now! They are very angry, but have to listen to Grandma. When there are no strangers, the three of us talk happily. Milo's grandma is a kind and wise person. She asks me many things and teaches Milo to take good care of me. However, because of her age, she gets tired easily. And less than an hour later, she's already feeling sleepy. Milo thoughtfully covers her with a blanket and takes me to the garden.
Thank you.
For helping you cheat on her?
No, for protecting me from my stepmother.
Looks like they're afraid that you will steal his house.
Exactly. They thought Granny would leave me all her belongings after she died.
So you let them be bossy to you?
I'm grateful to them for taking care of her when I'm not here. Besides her, I don't care about anyone else.
So what about me? Again? Shut up, Josie. Why are you talking without thinking?
You're important to me, just like Grandma.
Oh my! Does this count as a confession? Before I could react, Milo hugs me and kisses me on the forehead.
I'm sorry for breaking up with you by hurting you like that. At that time, my father just passed away, and she wanted me to come back and live with her. I didn't want to keep you from school, so I decided to break up with you.
You make me cry that I don't want to go blind, but apologize so simply.
So how do you want me to make it up?
With your whole life, that should be enough. Milo is surprised and then smiles warmly.
Okay, I promise.
After that day, we really became a couple. Every day, I take the time to visit Grandma. Milo is busy with work, so we only see each other sometimes, but we always text each other a lot. I think this would be the girl.
It's the best!
You also think girls are cuter than boys, right?
No. Mom said if Josie gave birth to a boy, I would be kicked out of the house.
Jake looks evilly at me and then suddenly rushes over and pushes me hard. Fortunately, Milo appears in time. protecting me from falling.
Are you crazy? She's pregnant.
So what? Either way, she couldn't give birth.
What do you mean?
Jake doesn't answer but runs away. Grandma is very angry, calling Clara to scold her, but she doesn't seem to be guilty at all.
It's just a child's prank. Jake doesn't know anything. He's so naive. Don't resent such trifles, Josie.
Jake is naive? What about you? You got Jake to push me, didn't you? Clara clutched her chest, pitifully saying,
How dare you? This is slander.
Everyone knew she was acting, but no one could do anything about it. Jake is also her grandson. She loves Jake as much as Milo. As long as she puts the blame on Jake, Grandma will definitely let it go. Milo is so mad. He blames himself for putting me in danger.
Maybe this is a bad idea. I shouldn't have brought you into that messed up family.
No. Don't you see how Grandma smiles every day? She has eaten even more than before.
I'm grateful to you for that. But what happened just now? Even though you're not pregnant, it's still dangerous. What if you fell and hit your head somewhere?
I'm fine. Don't think too much. At that time, we did not know that Jake was hiding nearby. The boy hears everything and tells his mother. Of course, she would not gonna just let that go. She accuses me of pretending to be pregnant with Grandma, which makes her have a heart attack and go to the hospital. While waiting for the results from the doctor, Milo almost has a mental breakdown.
It's all my fault. Because of me, she fainted.
So, I'm not innocent. Jake and his mother stand to one side, not afraid at all. On the opposite, they smiled like a winner. In their minds, because of this, Milo is no longer her favorite grandson. She will definitely leave all the legacy to them. It takes a while for the doctor to come out to see us. He gives us some shocking news.
Her kidney has problems, and she needs an urgent kidney transplant surgery. Here, anyone close to her can conduct tests to see if they're suitable for the kidney. Me, I'm her grandson. I'm gonna test right away. There's also Jake.
No! No! No one can take my son's kidney!
While Milo is willing to donate a kidney, Jake's mother adamantly refuses. Milo ignores them, and I, despite the low probability, agreed to be tested.
You don't need to do that.
I love her very much. This is what I should do.
I want to do it too.
Unexpectedly, Jake breaks free of his mother's arms, demanding to be tested.
Are you crazy? I won't let you do that.
I love her so much. She's very nice to me, and I don't want to lose her.
She still wants to drag Jake away, but I can't hold it anymore. I go to project Jake, preventing her from taking him. You're evil. Don't forget who you're living with happily, thanks to Grandma. She has already overlooked so many of your mistakes that you dare to treat her like that? Ungrateful bastard. She pushes me away, but I dodged. Now that I'm not pregnant, there's no need to pretend to be weak. So the three of us go to the test together. And as a result, no one is able to donate a kidney because Grandma is completely healthy. But you know what? The news is even worse, that Jake is not his grandson. His mother had had an affair with someone else and gave birth to him. Grandma is not surprised at all, because everything is in her calculations. Well, I know you're a cruel woman. I've suspected it for a long time. So I pretended to be sick so that you could stick out your tail. I just didn't expect you to have an affair in front of me and her late husband. Please, forgive me. I didn't mean it. Jake really loves you. Don't send us away. I know Jake loves me. He will always be my grandson no matter what. And you must get out of this house forever. When she's kicked out, I take the opportunity to apologize to her for lying, but she smiles kindly and forgives me. I am at fault too. Previously, because of me, Milo broke up with you. Moreover, I lied about my illness first. We were even. After all, Jake and Milo are still her grandsons. As for me, I'm waiting every day to graduate from college. And soon, maybe this time, I'll actually be pregnant with my ex.